Do I even need to say it? The title alone should be enough. I'm not gonna say that math isn't important, because that would be a lie. Math is something everyone should know. If it's the basic math. Look, all you need to know is the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and a little bit of fractions, but not like the really advanced fractions, just the normal fractions, like what a half is. Not this SOHCAHTOA order of operations exponential form crap. What is this? What is this, rocket science? Then they have the nerve to say, this is something that you're gonna need to know in your everyday life. Ha! Says the teacher who has a job that requires math and has a reason to be learning it. You have a career in this field. You need to be learning this. It should be optional to learn geometry and algebra, not required. The only time you really ever need to know this kind of math is if you're planning on having a career that requires heavy math, like being a lawyer, NASA, or doctor, I'm gonna be up in space and I need to do some equations. Let's just whip out the calculator and X's and Y's and let's start doing all this every movie ever when they're doing a smart thing. Oh, but then if I fail, I get blamed. You know what bugs me? My parents are always saying, if you have something you're having trouble with, ask for help. You always have an option. Just ask us. And then when I do, to them, it's like cavemen who just discovered fire. They just can't quite grasp the concept. Like, fire! Ah! 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 And I constantly ask teachers for help, and they're like, Isaac, we've been over this. Did you take your notes? You should check your notes. But the notes are so baffling to me sometimes that it's like reading freaking Chinese. Why won't this? And the exclamations they give me is like an immigrant at the border trying to understand English. Like, could you speak my language, please? Like, please? Kids in elementary school are already being taught A plus B. Why? At this point, we might as well be teaching them about sex ed and paying your taxes. Not even I know how to pay my taxes. Why don't they teach me how to pay my taxes? Why don't they teach any of us how to pay taxes? But apparently, when you're an adult, you gotta learn that by yourself, according to all these people who went to school. What is this? Why? I personally am not planning on going to a job field that requires this heavy math, and I'm sure neither are 80% of the people who are in high school right now. To prove my point even further, that you will never need to use this complex math in your everyday life, I will say this. When are you going to need to use negative numbers? Exactly. Maybe when it's cold outside, I can get an idea that, it's really cold outside. Maybe I should wear a coat. I'm going to stop now because if I go any further, I'm going to be here all day. I don't hate math. Just the weird shape, point, blank, complex, square kind. That's all. It's just a waste of time and just more useless knowledge I'm going to drop after high school. Namaste.